Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to Stoneblock 2 with LD7, and today we're going to be taking a look at how to set up wireless access to your applied Energistics system. I've been kind of putting it off, but I think it's time to get a wireless terminal set up, so let's go ahead and dive on in. First thing you're going to need is an ME security terminal. Well, this is assuming you already have the network built, I guess. So ME security terminal, pretty easy, 4 iron, engineering processor, 2 glass fluids, ME chest, 16K storage, chest takes a terminal, fluids, so pretty inexpensive. I already got one built, so we're not going to mess with it. You're going to need a wireless access point, so glass, fluids, I actually have everything, cool. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and throw this into our table, so we've got some, awesome. Okay, so we need the access point, and then we actually need the terminal. So to build a terminal, not too bad. You need to have a regular terminal. There we go. You need a dense energy cell. Now I think I've got energy cells in here. Guess not. Okay, so energy. Let's go ahead and build some. They're not too expensive. Here, we'll go off of this. So we need 8 of these. Yeah, they're not EMCable. What did we run out of? Fluix dust. Okay. Not a big deal. Since we've got EMC, this is pretty easy because, you know, you can just pull what you need out of the table and, you know, craft it. So we've got, how many of those? 4. So we still need 4 more. Cool. There's that. Then to build a dense one, it's just 8 of the basic ones with a calculation processor. There we go. Got our dense cell. And I think that was everything. Cool. So we've got our wireless terminal built. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and instantly upgrade that to the crafting terminal. So we just need a crafting grid. Is that right? I think I actually might have those in here. So yeah, I do. Great. So there we go. Now it's a crafting one. Just a little bit better because then you can not only access items, you also get the crafting grid. I'm also going to grab out all these booster cards because you can put them inside of the terminal to be able to access it from anywhere. But kind of what you got to do, take an access point, place it on any Fluix cable, there you go. You can put booster cards in there. Maybe not the infinity ones, but there's like rain wireless boosters, these guys right here. You can put those in there, it'll increase the range a little bit. But what we're going to do is use the wireless infinity cards because it's a little better. So you go over to your security terminal with your newly crafted thing because it's not linked yet. When you put it through the terminal like that, it will link it to the network the terminal's connected to. So now it's fully charged because we've got wireless charging. If not, you do need to charge this. If we right click, we can now access all of our stuff. Wirelessly, we can also craft, access armor, do all this cool shit. So what I'm going to do is just take these stacks of booster cards and put them straight on in, because what this does is it provides a little bit of power to the tablet. You can see infinity energy 67K. What that basically means is if we're ever out of range of the wireless network, we can still use this. This works cross-dimensionally, whatever, it just costs more infinity energy. But since those cards are EMCable, you can get a bunch of them. So what I'm gonna do is just fill up my inventory with them real quick and put in a full inventory worth of cards, just because I don't want to have to go through and set up all the infrastructure. Okay, cool. So that is actually inputting them straight in to our little tablet for use. And now we should have, yeah, 200,000. That should be enough, whatever, call it good. So there you have it. That's how you set up wireless crafting access to your computer. Pretty easy, all things considered, if you've got EMC. Let's just show you. So if I go over to our Draconic Reactor we set up last time, this is out of range of the wireless terminal, right? So infinity range is active because we've got some cards installed. We've got 200,000 energy, so if I go in, and let's say we pull out a stack of carrots, that's going to use some of the energy. We've got so much that pulling out a stack of items doesn't really matter, but just bear that in mind. Every time you use the terminal outside of the crafting range and you've got booster cards installed, it will use some of your infinity energy, so that can, you know, be a bad thing for you. So I went ahead and recalibrated this a little bit, so The input field is set at 245 or 249,000 RF per tick, and the output's 400,000. So this seems to be fairly stable. Our containment's at 63%, core temp's 52.25, and our saturation's at 34%. Basically, as the saturation decreases, the core temperature increases. So the containment field needs to be stronger and requires more input. So I figured this was good enough. I mean, if I do any more power, it's just going to be big reactors because it's easier, in all honesty. Like, I don't care about having to spend uranium EMC to run them, I guess. But anyway, it's not bad, but there you go. So our terminal works anywhere. Let's just go up to the mining dimension and make sure that it works cross-dimensionally as well. I would go to the end, but I believe there's still a chaos chicken up there because I didn't go back and kill that one. So I don't want to fight a chaos chicken, if I'm honest. So here we are, we're in the dimension, and we should be able to access, and we can. Cool. So the one thing I want to put in here, or I already have one, is a transmutation table, because basically I can access the computer, pull this guy out, and since this is connected to the EMC I have everywhere else, it will allow me to grab any item that we have learned inside of our base transmutation table. So now we basically can craft, access everything that we're going to need at any point in the world, regardless of dimension, all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. Basically, it will help a lot when I'm building structures or trying to craft things, just because I can access everything regardless of whether I'm by my computer now. So that is basically my coverage on how to do wireless applied energistics. We're going to cover auto crafting next time. So be sure to tune in for that. If you are new to applied energistics and want to learn how to set up some of the auto crafting recipes, that's what we're going to do next time. Just because it is pretty cool. Like, it can be fairly powerful because you can automate like machines and all that kind of stuff using auto crafting. And it becomes pretty powerful. This is my little setup back here. We'll talk about what all these items do in the next episode. But if you enjoyed today's little video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always. And until next time, this has been LD7, and we will see ya.